Scorpio, hi. Welcome to Searching in Fearless Tarot. This is just a collective energy for the month of April. What's going on? What's being healed? Who's entering? Who's exiting? What cycles are ending? Okay, let's get into prayer. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for another day not promised. Thank you for all of the love, guidance, and wisdom that you give to us. We are nothing without it or you. Please only let those that walk in the light in. Only those who have the highest messages for all that I'm connecting with today. Or in the other days you see this video. Scorpio. Okay. Mars in Taurus. Okay, so some of you could be working on your resources. Some of you could be coming up with sustainable plans for the long haul when it comes to your finances and your beliefs. Some of you could be going through a spiritual awakening right now. Who the hell isn't going through a spiritual awakening right now? Okay. All right. This definitely has... Some of you could have been cut off from a financial source or closing out a cycle. Let's see, that's pretty vague. So, yeah, okay. A lot of you are closing out cycles right now, leaving things that no longer serve you. A lot of you could be feeling like hermit energy almost with some of you. Really studying, really trying to figure out what you want to do in life, really trying to figure out what kind of financial plans you want in the long haul is what I'm feeling. There could have been some kind of tower moment that happened to make you realize this. With the Temperance reversed and the Six of Swords, this could have been shared resources with somebody, or this could have just been impulsive spending habits. And you had a tower moment realizing those impulsive spending habits. Or habits in general. Like this could be finances, or this could be like an addiction of some sort, or some sort of escapism that you realized was kind of overtaking you, or you're going back to old ways or something. You're closing cycles though. So if you feel yourself going in and out of things right now, or trying to regress from something, know that you're recalibrating right now and you're figuring it out, and it will be okay in the end. You will figure it out, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself. I see a lot of heartache right now. Give yourself some compassion with the imbalance, okay? Don't think that you're the only one that goes through imbalance. All of us go through it at the same time. At the same time. I don't know what the hell I was saying there. All of us go through imbalance at one point in our life. That's what the hell I was talking about. What Spirit is asking you to do is to go after your passion, to go after your heart, to go after your creativity, to figure it out what it is you truly want in the future. I see a lot of indecision going on here. Shoot, am I in Libra's reading or Scorpios? Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. What are we doing? What needs to be done about this indecision? Spirit, what is the best course of action? Some of you, I feel like you're writers and you really like to write. Others of you, for some of you, okay, this is going to be a very weird specific message, but I feel like one of you or somebody that I'm reading for works for a sports store, like a Big Five or something like that, like a sports store, you know, and you're thinking about creating your own sports store. That's a very hyper specific message, but if it's not a sports store, it's like some kind of store for the outdoors, like some kind of, that's what I'm picking up on. Okay. What's the best course of action for Scorpio at this time in April 2021? Wow, they're really focusing in on pentacles, finances, the physical world, the physical. Have you guys been in your head lately? Have you guys been a little too into your head lately? What's going on here? I feel creative suppression here. I feel You're letting yourself get stuck. It's like this, what Spirit is showing me is it's like this dark blanket over your world right now. But that's because you're closing things out, Scorpio. That doesn't, this is your time to shine, baby. This is what you do. You know, when things get closed out, you transmute it into a new beginning. That's all you, Scorps. So if you feel like uncomfortable or you're in a growing period right now where you're constantly faced with people or routines that you're not necessarily comfortable with, it's because Spirit wants you to explore your options. They want you to figure out what it is that makes you light up in the world. They're really overly concerned with that right now with you. And I think that's why you're focusing on finances, because that's how that translates for you, possibly. Is like, oh shoot, I have to figure out what my dream is, what my goal is. Or maybe you're already on your dream and you have to figure out how to get there. Or you know your dream, but you haven't executed it yet. Something of that sort. But it's like, you know, this is about life purpose, okay? Spirit really wants you to know that this is about your life purpose. This is not about creating, being a millionaire or anything of that sort, which I don't really feel from you, Scorpio. I think that there's just, it feels like there's a lack of direction when it comes to what abundance is to you. Like you're shedding the conditioning that made you believe that you needed all of this money around you to create happiness, when that's not the case. And you're learning that through cutting people off, or through creating boundaries, through having your own space, through cultivating and creating your own space, and not worrying so much about what others are doing. You're becoming the magician. Yeah, you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening, Scorpio. A lot of you are going to find this spark. If you haven't already, you're going to find this spark of passion in the month of April, because I see the Ace of Wands. Something will come into your territory. It's going to get you all emotional too, and I think this is what's going to help you manifest. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, okay. I see a lot of communication. You could possibly meet this person at work or be doing like work dealings with people. This also could be somebody that's online with the Eight of Wands. This could be somebody that's from a distance too. Maybe some of you a different country. But this is your muse. I feel like your muse is coming in, whatever this wand is. For some of you, it could be a person. Others of you, it could be a job. But it's going to spark your passion. It's going to spark your creativity again. You're not going to be feeling so in the abyss is what I'm hearing. And really, honestly, Scorp, it's not an abyss. It's more or less processing your feelings, processing your emotions. And I think that you know that all too well, or that's just a regular routine for you, because you guys always feel things underneath the surface. You're always feeling the things that people cannot see. And that's why it's interesting for you, because of the fact that it's a normal part of your everyday life to feel things that are underneath the surface. And I'm being very vague. When I say feel things underneath the surface, I mean like you feel people's underlying moods when they say something, or what their intention is when they ask something of you, or some of you may even know, like, feel when people are going to pass away or when people are going to get sick. It's like you have this awareness of yourself. So, and it feels, it's coming across more as like not even confusion or like scarcity. It's more coming across as boredom for you, Scorp. It's coming across as boredom. Because it's like the shadow doesn't scare you guys. The shadow doesn't scare you. And that's why I love you so, so much as a Cancer. I'm seeing like a meme of how much Cancers are like addicted to Scorpios. And yes, in my younger years, that was very true, okay? I would get a mega boner for any Scorpio that came across my path. Now, at this age, at the ripe old age of 33, just kidding, I know I'm young. It's more of a respect. It's more of a mutual respect for you guys. Like, because I feel like you guys dig even more I'm not saying that correctly, but whatever, just, you get what I mean. You guys are even more underneath the surface. You're you have shovels built into your hands when you're born, is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like I'm getting my words across very well today, but we're just going to keep on going. We're just going to keep on going. So yeah, let's keep going. What's this Ace of Wands that's coming into Scorp's life? What's this Ace of Wands? I can hear some of you making jokes because I'm saying the word Scorp and it kind of sounds like squirt. So I'm going to stop saying Scorp. Oh, shoot. Okay. High Empress, Emperor, and Ace of Cups. Wow. Some of you, new love is coming in. Some of you, new love is coming in, and this person is intuitive. This person is also a boss. If they're coming in as the... actually, Emperor feels like you, Scorpio. Because you're trying to take control of your life. You're trying to take control of things. But I do see the Ace of Cups here. What is this? Man, okay. Okay, I'm getting a few messages here, Scorpio. I get High Priestess, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles. This to me is saying... Some of you are... Okay, this is going to sound weird. Some of you work in like a taboo industry, like a fans only, or like a... but it's something that's like kind of secret, like something in that fashion. But I feel like you're going to create abundance that way. For some of you. Like you're going to create abundance by getting a fans only page, or like or writing the script for porn, or it's like something underneath the surface is going to give you abundance. I know that sounds very odd, but it'll make sense in the month of April. Let's get some clarification on the Emperor spirit. Whoa. Whoa. I'm sure you guys didn't see those puppies, but I did. All right. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay, so with the Emperor, I see some control here. Maybe a lot of you are embracing your sexuality. And not embracing your sexuality, I feel like for a lot of you, you've done that. You've been there, you've done that. But maybe you're putting yourself out there. You're expressing yourself sexually, creatively, in a creative fashion. It feels like it's tastefully done, though, and it feels like it's right for you, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling, honestly. And trust me, if I felt it was wrong, I would say something, but this doesn't. This feels like something, it makes you feel free. It makes you express yourself. Like some of you could be exercising and like dancing on the pole, I'm hearing. Not in a bad way. Like no judgment there. I have immense respect for the upper arm strength you guys have. It's ridiculous. I wish I had that upper arm strength. But it's like you're... Maybe there could have been somebody that was controlling you. There could have been somebody who had differences of opinions. Your father could have had a difference of opinion on this, and it could have held you back, and maybe you didn't want to say anything. But I feel like you're meeting a lot of new people in this time, Scorpio. You're going to be meeting a lot of new people and finding a lot of friends. And I think finding the people who truly accept you for who you are, Scorpio. It's okay to embrace your sexual nature. It's okay to be who you are. As long as you're not... To thine own self be true, is what I'm hearing in my head. To thine own self be true. So it's, you know, I ain't judging. That's for damn sure. Especially with how much happiness this is giving you. If this isn't a taboo industry, this could just be something like you could be a reader. You could be an intuitive reader, and it's underneath the surface, and maybe you had a family that didn't believe in that or was very religious in your way. But the thing is that this is what makes you happy, Scorpio. And this is the death that you have to go through, because maybe some of you were living by your own conditioning. Maybe some of you were truly afraid to speak your mind or speak your truth, or speak the fact that you have talents in something that isn't widely accepted, that's your actual path. That's where you're meant to go down. And it feels right, but it feels wrong because of the other people around you. Don't worry about those other people around you, Scorps. I almost said Scorp again. Don't worry about those other people around you. This is going to bring you a lot of abundance, happiness, friendship. I see the Knight of Pentacles coming in, so maybe this could be an endeavor where it takes a little while to create the exact abundance that you want, but for the most part, damn, it's going to put you in the King of Cups. Okay? I feel like very particularly I'm picking up on a very strong, for some reason the King of Cups has a feminine feel to it. And when I say feminine, I just mean like the Queen of Cups is wonderful, but sometimes she can get overwhelmed with her emotions. Sometimes she can show a little bit too much of her cards. The King of Cups knows how to be compassionate, knows how to lead fearlessly, and knows how, when and how to show their emotions. When is the proper time and when isn't, okay? This King of Cups has a perfect, they're very intuitive, okay? And they understand what's for them. And I think you're finally letting that in, letting that happiness in, letting that abundance in. That was a very specific message. What else, Scorpio? Closing out cycles. I see the World in the middle of the deck. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be healing family issues at this time with your mother, with your mama. Maybe there were issues in the past with your mom, but that's all healing this month. I'm seeing huge endings and beginnings for you, Scorpio, which you're probably rolling your eyes because you're like, that's my whole fucking life as a Scorpio, is endings and beginnings. But these are actually very productive, and this is actually a beginning where you are truly who you're meant to be. And that might feel a little different and a little odd, because trust me, I'm going through that journey myself, so you're not alone at all in that. I've been having to grow every day, and I'm like, I don't know, okay, I guess I'll do it, you know. But that's okay. Those are the moments where we grow and we expand and we move forward into our destiny. I'm surprised like North Node didn't come up in astrology. Okay. Let's get some guidance cards, Scorpio. Beautiful month for you, Scorps. Beautiful month. Okay, what guidance does my Scorpios need to know at this time? What guidance do my Scorpios need to know at this time? Mending. Co-create in the protection position. Okay, let's do mending first. Whoa, went straight to the page, baby. Okay. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate. What was I talking about at the beginning of the reading? Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. You know, I don't, Spirit's never done this, but they're pointing out the fact that both of these cards are towards the end of the book, which leads me to believe that you guys are close. You guys are close on the processing thing. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been processing for a very long time, 6 months plus. So you're like, when the hell is my muse coming? When the hell is my time? And I get it, because I'm the same way right now. Okay. Protection message. You are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask Spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with Spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. All right, my Scorpios. Until next month, next time, next live stream I see you. Have a good one. I love all of you. Bye.